Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. Today is the 3rd of February, 2025, and we are working on 16 count Ada called Love. This is our Valentine's Day project. Won't be done by Valentine's Day, but this is our project. How are you doing today? I picked a nice bright color. I took it out of the frame. I took the whole canvas out of the frame. For the very simple reason that I couldn't reach the bottom right down there. And I have done these already on the bottom. I did the background. What can I tell you? Yeah, I know. Well, if I had to do it again, I would probably not do the background because it's white anyway. But this is I'm planning to make this into a pillow. Let me put my symbol on. Okay. Vaguely I can see what I'm doing. Okay. This is a quiet time of the year. Aside from Valentine's Day, nothing much is happening. Hubby is slowly getting back into the groove of things, after his 5-week vacation. There's no birthdays coming up. Hubby just had his birthday. Well, today's a Monday. First part of the month, which means large grocery shopping and paying all the bills. The usual, every month, usual boring stuff. That has to be done. Right? Right. I think this is supposed to be like a whole bunch of different hearts, and the watercolor is dripping down from it. And I see some confetti going on. I am going to try and catch the confetti on the bottom while it is still out from the frame, because then I will have to roll. This is a scroll frame. I will have to roll it and then it will disappear. I wonder what this color was. Don't ask me, I don't know. But this is a green, so it's supposed to be this color. I thought I was on the green before I fixed my little teacup. It fell on the floor and the magnet fell out of it. So what I did was I glued it back on. And it seems to be working fine. I sort of had to, that light I installed above the sink? Well, the magnet kept on giving way. So I glued that too. It's holding, working good. Now my air fryer I'm not thrilled with. I'm thrilled with the results. But I seem to have a problem getting it started. You know, when I finally get it to work, it works beautifully. The food is delicious. Yeah, no problem in that. It's just getting it to start. Yes, I am pushing the right buttons. But the air fryer doesn't seem to know that it's the right button that I'm pushing. But anyway, still getting used to it. And no complaints about the food, and certainly a lot less oil or cooking fat or butter or anything is used. So I think it's much healthier. And if I am making a small meal, you know, for just the three of us, I'm not heating up a whole big oven. Now, I have decided that if I am still going to have issues with it, then I'm going to take it back to the store. It's got a 2-year warranty on it. And I'm going to ask, is there something wrong with it? Am I doing something wrong? Or, you know, it should not be that difficult, that touch and go, to get it started. Okay. Somehow, this doesn't look right. And why doesn't it look right? When I picked up the magnifying, it looks good. When I put down the magnifying, okay. I swear, different colored threads seem to have different thicknesses. Is it possible? These are all DMC colored threads. This is DMC 917. And I think above it was probably 3786 or 5. Because I thought that there was green symbols there too, but I don't think so. I think it is, yeah, let me check. Make sure I'm doing the right color. Okay, you're gonna laugh, but I can't find that. 3765 is a blue. And what did I say? 3765 is a red color, and that's a blue color over here. And 3705 is, what did I do there? Did I do an oopsie? Let me see on the chart. I'll be darned if I'm going to have to frog all of that out. I would not be thrilled. Let me see. Oh, I see. That was a 27. Yeah. So over there, and then I'm coming down to 26, which was one of those. But over here, I'm supposed to have, see, what is that? 601. I think that's the one we were doing. Let me see. Yeah. And that is number 9, which is a 601. I think we're okay. We did not do an oopsie. I really would have been upset. 817, where's 601? I have a 606. Well, of course, you're not going to find what you're looking for, right? It has to be here because I just sold with it. 919. What color was that? Okay. 601 was a pink. Yes. Okay. So we're okay. Yeah. But you know, sometimes what's on the paper pattern and what is over here does not match. You know that. Um, Seriously, out of all of the ones I have been stitching, I would say I like the looks of the 16 count. The other ones are beautiful, that's fine. But really, I think once you start doing the smaller counted canvases, actually the higher count, because the higher the count, the smaller the stitches. Okay. I don't even know if I should go across or just do it half by half, because I don't think what I'm going to do is go up to the dividing line and then go up and down. I think that will work the best. Yeah. Yeah, go up there, and then like this. It really doesn't matter if, just to make sure your stitches are all slanting the same way. It might go like this, and then the other one goes like that. Sometimes I cannot get it in the hole that I want to, then I will use the one opposite. Like I said, as long as they all slant the same way. So the bottom goes the same way and the top goes the same way, if you're making a full cross. I tried for the background, using a half stitch. I did not like the way it looked. Possibly if I would have used, instead of 2 strands, used 3 of the floss, maybe it would have looked better. I don't know. But I used 2 strands, half stitch, and I took it all out. It didn't look right. I thought, half stitch for the background, it would make it a bit more airy. Um, Probably will try again. Make a bigger portion. Not on this one because I already did the full stitch on the bottom, which was rather difficult. Not the stitch itself, but getting to that particular part of the canvas, because the frame was in the way. So right now, there's just a minimal amount of the fabric on the bottom inside the frame. So this is what I mean, that I will have to scroll, roll it down more. But before I do that, I'm going to do the bottom. I think I need to do about 10 lines. I think that should take care of that. Okay. Quiet time. Hubby is working. Little man is in bed, looking at some bedtime stories on his tablet. Winding down. School tomorrow. It's amazing. Just think, in November he'll be 6 years old. I don't think he will go to primary grade, first grade yet. I think they might want to, because he's a November baby, there's a question that he's not exactly 6 years old yet in September. And there was an issue of him mixing up 3 languages. So now we have to concentrate on basic knowledge of the Hungarian language and English as a secondary language. The school will be teaching him in 2 languages, English and Hungarian, but he will have to have a better knowledge of the Hungarian language. For me, it's easy to speak either Hungarian or English. Doesn't make any difference. So sometimes I don't even realize, whichever comes out. And then hubby was speaking Arabic, which is good for, for a child to learn different languages. Here in this country, it's not that unusual to have different languages in the family. But Hungarian is such a unique language. There are Slavic languages around us. None compares to the Hungarian language. So you really can't slip in and out of one or the other. And nobody speaks Arabic besides hubby. But his teacher said it's fine, because he's a November baby, so actually if he does not start primary grade, first grade, in September, it's okay because he will still be 5 years old. So when he starts first grade, he will be actually 6 years old, which is the way it's supposed to be. Well, we thought that we had solved this language problem, but according to the teacher, we should leave him alone and continue speaking to him in 2 languages, because in school he will be concentrating on Hungarian language until he starts first grade. He's not the only one with this problem. So I figured if the teachers are not worried about it, well, of course, his pediatrician is completely fine. She said he's doing just fine. So I am the one that's being hysterical. Listen, that's okay. Mommies always get hysterical. Oh, it's not that. I just, want what's best for him. Well, across the border, like in Romania, or Ukraine, across the border, many families have 2 different languages speaking. Some of them speak Hungarian and Ukrainian and Hungarian and Romanian, Some of those territories were part of Hungary until Hungary was chopped up. We won't go into that. Into different regions. So the grandparents and the parents consider themselves Hungarian, and they wish to speak the so-called mother tongue and speak the language of the country as their second language. So it's really not such a big concern. He's a very observant little man, which I think will come in very handy as far as his studies go. He watches, listens, and this is how he learns. And imitating, Yeah, we went for a walk, and he saw a twig of a pine tree, and he decided to plant it next to the electric pole, whatever you call that thing. Okay, sometimes my brain doesn't work. You know what I mean. hose, the cable are hanging on, the electricity comes in. Most of it is not underground, the gas is. The electric is the old-fashioned way, you know. And there was a little hole in the cement next to the pole, and that's where he decided to plant the twig from the tree. And I said, well, I don't think it's a good idea for the little man to go planting himself. I mean, electricity, you know. He said, it's okay. He didn't touch the pole. I said, yeah, but you were sticking that twig in there. He goes, well, the twig didn't catch on fire. I go, okay. The logic of a 5-year-old, yes. Well, he knows it's dangerous, you know. But the simple idea that surprised me was that he knows that, you know, it needs to be planted in order to be a new tree. I wonder if they learned something about that in school. You know, he does come to the village and he sees his daddy planting stuff in the ground. Right now, hubby planted something on the windowsill. I have no idea what is growing there. To me, it looks like a mud garden, but don't tell him I said that. He's proud of his mud garden. He goes over there and looks at it 10 times a day. I go, this is February. They're not going to grow yet. They're not conditioned to grow in the middle of the winter. Like, hello? Mother Nature did not program them to grow in winter. I do want to plant some green onions or schnidling. You know, they will grow very nicely on the windowsill. For now. Well, of course, and some parsley. You know, these are basics that you need. Rest of the herbs and spices, I don't. First of all, I don't have any place to grow them here. And, you know, there's a whole huge lot in the village to grow plenty of everything. Right now, my freezer is so full that one of my drawers in the freezer cracked. I told him, don't stuff so much meat in there. That's not a glass in a drawer. It's some sort of a, I don't know what it is. Plastic, I don't know. But I told him, don't force it. And then I heard a noise and I said, what did you do? He said, nothing. I said, mm-hmm. And he goes, where's the super glue? I go, what do you need super glue for in the freezer? Are you going to glue the meat to the drawer, or what are you going to do with the soup? Where's the super glue? I go, you tell me what you need it for, because I don't trust you. He goes, I think one of the drawers had an accident. I go, the drawers had an accident, or you shoved so much meat in there that you cracked it? He goes, both. I go, okay. Forget the super glue. We need to replace it. He goes, no. I can fix it. I go, don't fix anything. Just leave it alone. You did enough fixing. So I told him, just because something is on reduced price doesn't mean that you have to buy the half the store. I mean, what are we going to do with all that food? He goes, well, we can invite some people for dinner. I go, oh, you know, we could. If we could not overbuy. Well, at least I don't have to go shopping for a while. The mini spring weather we had for a couple of days went away. Freezing cold again. But then it is February. Soon it's going to be spring. What is this? Oh, let's see. Again, I'm in an awkward position where my arm is in the air and it hurts my shoulder. My hands are still so badly swollen. I have no idea. I think it's a sudden change in temperature, and you know, we had very warm weather, like plus 15 degrees centigrade, which is, you know, it's like a heat wave. And now we're at -5. So my arthritis is saying, ouch, I don't like this weather. But we have to keep on moving. It's very, very important. Keep moving if you possibly can. My mother's helper twisted her ankle. She's on bed rest for a week at least. I don't think it's broken, but it was swollen pretty badly. I go, how did you do that? She goes, the wind blew me away. Now she's about 110 kilograms. And I'm like, the wind blew you away? Okay. Whatever. It's okay because I don't have anything planned that I would need help with. That's fine. Told her take it easy, do what the doctor said. Let me know if she needs any help. But she's got her mother, and her husband is an international truck driver, so very rarely he's home. Well, she said everything is under control. I said, okay. Let me know if you need anything. Take care. Shall I make you some chicken soup? She goes, no, her mother already did that. I go, okay. Well, and to top it all off, the potatoes were on sale, and the oranges were on sale, and the onions were on sale. So hubby stocked up on those also. I mean, seriously. I think while he was on vacation in Egypt, he did not go shopping. He was missing shopping, maybe. I don't know. I go, why did you buy all that stuff? Yes, I do give him a grocery list. You think he buys what's on the list? Hmm. I go, this was not on the list and that was not on the list. He goes, yeah, but they were on sale. I go, yeah, but it was not on the list. What do you want me to do with it? He goes, you'll figure it out. I don't want to figure it out. I usually plan the meals ahead for 1 week, and this is how I make the shopping list. When you buy all this stuff, there's a good possibility that some of it will go to waste. Well, I would cook some food and take it over to my mother's helper, but she lives the other side of the country. And she said she's worth taking care of. I go, well, let me know. Then I'll call up the delivery service and have some, food delivered to you or groceries, whatever you need. That's one of the positive results of this naughty little virus that was going around, is that um, many things we did not even hear about being able to be delivered now are delivered. And a lot of companies stayed in business by setting up delivery service, and they made very good profit with it, so they kept it up, which I think is a good idea. Also in the pharmacy, up until now, you had to go personally to get your medicine. Now the doctor, phones it in or sends it in through cloud, through the internet, and then somebody from your family can go in with your insurance card and pick up your medication. So things became more civilized, more comfortable, more modern age, thanks to the naughty little virus. Well, of course, with the sudden warm weather, you know what happens. Yeah, the little bacteria and viruses come to life. They go, oh, it's spring. Let's go have fun. Let's go infect the people. So the hospitals have a mask mandate again, which I can understand because a lot of sick people go to the hospital and they're spreading all these little naughty things around. Really, after all the hysteria that was with the masks and everything else, really, people don't want to hear about it. Actually, this doesn't it look like a map of, looks like a Hungary, the U.S., doesn't it? The shape? Well, if it was Hungary, then there would be a river dividing it right here in the middle. We have the Danube. Over here, where I live, we have the Raba, the river, right in the middle of our city. Rather frozen, but it's there. However, it is so polluted that fish are not allowed to be eaten. It's caught there, if anybody catches fish there. Okay, now how am I going to go back to the other side? Well, this was a silly way of doing it because I have to go there. I think this was this color over there. I'm pretty sure. Nope. I may be pretty sure, but I was wrong. Well, I was kind of worried if the hearts doesn't have any red color or pink color. I saw a big batch of blue color, but I think that no, 5200 is white. I'm pretty sure I saw a big batch of a blue color somewhere. Yeah, down here. On the thumbnail I saw it. It's a rather small thumbnail. You really can't see anything. That's why I got another picture. I downloaded that one. From what I gather, the new package is already on the airplane. So sometime in the foreseeable century it will get here. You know, we have gotten used to this snail mail. Sit and wait, it will get here eventually. Sooner or later. More likely later, but it will get here. Most of the time, even in one piece. Which compared to some of the earlier shipments a few years ago is a miracle. Because you never knew in what condition you will receive the package that you ordered. Yes, my hands hurt. They're not only swollen, they hurt. So I do as much as I can. And then I exercise them, my hands, and the rest of my aching body. And then do a little more if I can. And that's how I get everything done. Sometimes it goes fast, sometimes I have to give in to the orders of my body and do it in a more, well, relaxed way. I don't worry about it anymore. The main thing is that it gets done, you know. Nobody's standing over my shoulder, you know, telling me you must get this done by this and this time. I do it at my own speed. I am well, I don't say I'm like obsessed with cleaning. No, I like everything clean, neat, and in order. Everything in its place. I don't like to search around for things. That's a waste of time, you know. I tell everyone here, if you take something out, if you use something, put it back where you found it. It's not that hard. This is a small flat. There are not too many places that you can put it. You know? Easy. Because it is a small flat, if everything is put in its place, there's plenty of room. Well, let me tell you, just between me and you, hubby is just as messy. He knows I get mad if he throws things around. Then he makes a quick cleanup when he sees me coming, so I don't start, yelling and screaming and throwing a fit. Didn't I tell you not to throw things around? Put it where it belongs. He goes, okay, I'll do it, just so you be quiet. I go, well, it would have been easier if you did not make a mess in the first place. Then you won't have to clean it up. He is a big boy. He can clean up his own messes. Except when he's sleepwalking from working 3 shifts. Ridiculous. But he likes it. Okay. Fine. Okay. We're making progress on this. It's okay. My wonderful neighbor is at it again. Sometimes I wonder what these walls are made of. Like I said, the outside walls are massive and insulated. But the inside walls, well, they're not. Thank you very much for spending time with me this afternoon. Stay safe, stay healthy, be happy. I will see you next time. Bye. Mwah.